Good morning, guys, and a very happy Christmas Eve. Today is going to be a fairly chilled out day. I don't have much to do, but one thing I do every Christmas Eve, which is going to sound bizarre to some is I go to the dump on Christmas Eve, and it's usually I empty my black bin and I bring my recycling to the dump, for the simple reason is it's a week and a half or a week and a bit without a bin collection. And I just like going into it with my bins fairly emptied. I don't like it hanging around. And this I think next Wednesday, the Wednesday's Christmas Day, so I think we're nearly a week and a bit. We could be 2 weeks without a black bin collection. The green bins were only taken. So my black bin, so I'm just going to empty that. I'm going to go to the dump. Myself and Kerry did it last year. And I think we didn't do it in Drogheda, but last year in Tala we did it. We went to the dump. It was just easier. So this year we're doing it again. We were laughing. We were saying, like, talk about weird traditions. I go to the dump every Christmas Eve and just get rid, empty, start off with a clean bin. And I just find it easier. It takes the stress out of having rubbish lying around. So yeah, so that's it. But first things first, I'm going to buy bread rolls in a local bakery, fresh baked bread rolls. We're going to have for lunch today, I think. They mightn't have any left. It is, what time is it now? Oh, let me use my chin. No, my watch is dead, I think. Oh no, it's not. Oh my God, what time are you? It is 5 to 11. Sorry, that fluff. 5 to 11, so I have left it a bit late, but it doesn't actually look that busy. I've actually parked, there's a little stores, you know, in a little, it's not an industrial area, but it's like there's loads of little stores, and parking was fine. I do have a rule: if I go around and there's no parking, I just leave. I mean, nothing is worth that. And it's Christmas Eve, everybody was still in bed. I waited because Mum said, I'll get up with you in the morning, we'll trot out, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I waited till about 10:30 and there was no sign of her, and I thought, I'm not waking her up to say, come on, let me go get bread rolls. I thought, sleep, because you're going to be up early tomorrow, because my kids are devils. Even though they're all in their 20s, they still get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, we all go for a nap, but that's not the point. The point is they still get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go and see if Santa's been. But yeah. Do you know what they say? Well, it must be great to have older kids. No, it's twice as hard, because at least when they were young you could talk to them, and you could now they're just like hyper, and there's no bringing them down. Like, you can't say to them, let's go for a long walk and we'll calm you down. They sort of do their own thing and they're still hyper. But anyway, and I don't put out Christmas presents until everybody's in bed asleep. So I will have a very late night and a very early morning. But we normally come down, open gifts, have our breakfast, and then we all go back to our rooms. I've done that since they were children. They could bring their toys up to their rooms, but they, you know, and they sort of chilled out up there, and it sort of gave us an hour or two. Even if it was just to close your eyes on the couch, it didn't matter. It was just something to try and get you through the rest of the day. But yeah, I think Kerry is in charge of tea, dinnery, picky type stuff, and she was doing, I might do a little board for us all, and I was like, yeah, whatever works. I don't mind. I'm not fussy. And tomorrow then we're just going to have some pastries, scones, yogurts, fruit for breakfast. We're not having a big fry up. We used to, but we've all got to a stage now where we really enjoy our fries. So we're eating big fries, and then we couldn't eat dinner. So last year I don't think we had dinner on Christmas Day. I think we waited till Stephen's Day. So this year we said we'd have pastries, and then we would spread the dinner out over the day. So around 2, 3, probably around 3, we'll get sort of starters going, and then about 5 we'll sit down. But in between we just sit at the table yakking, like, and it's nice that they are that bit older that they can do that, or we might play a board game while the dinner's on, and you know, it's different, but it's still just as nice, and it's still as intimate, you know. I really enjoy it. And then on Stephen's Day the kids are in charge of brunch, because I reckon we're all going to sleep in Stephen's Day, just through the madness of tomorrow, the day that is. So they're sorry, my throat's very groggy. They're in charge of brunch for that day, and it's going to be a big fry up that we normally have on Christmas Day. We've moved it to Stephen's Day, or Boxing Day, or just the 26th of December, whatever you call it. So we will have our big fry up then, and then we're just going to have something small, picky, leftovers for dinner that evening, and just chill out, play games. Kerry bought 2 new games for Christmas this year. I'll show you them at some point today. They've played one of them just to figure out how to play it, and they said it was absolutely brilliant. I think it's Dumb Criminal, or The Dumbest Criminal, something like that. But yeah, I was upstairs editing a video actually, and I could hear them shouting and stuff downstairs at each other. It was funny. Now, it wasn't any way sort of shouting at each other in an aggressive way. It was just they were playing the game, and it was, excuse me, it was quite funny to listen to them, because it reminded me of when they were children and they'd be playing a game and you'd go up to lie down just for a few minutes just to try and catch yourself, and you'd hear them downstairs and you'd be lying there going, are they fighting or are they playing? And it was one of those moments where I had to listen for a bit and go, are they fighting or are they playing? But they were playing. But yeah, it just took me back to when they were small and they were all playing like Monopoly or, you know, another board game. So anyway, I'm going to go get these bread rolls. I'm sitting here talking to you for 6 minutes, so whatever chance I have is probably slowly evaporating. Right, I'll talk to you in a bit, guys. So this is how Mr. T spends his evening.
On Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve, he's massaging him with a massage gun. I mean, it's been a hard day, Tony, hasn't it, Lovine?
You want to chew on it now? Yeah.
You absolute pampered pooch.
He likes it on his back leg.
Joe's likes it on his back, and he likes to cross his spine at the back. So I've just come downstairs from wrapping gifts, and the girls have set the table. Did you help Carl set the table? No. You're doing the cooking, are you? You did all the cooking? Fair enough. So the girls set the table. So this is my seat here. This is Grandma. She's on the red throne. This is... Who's in there beside Grandma?
Carl.
Me.
You. Carl. You. Carl's in there. Hayley's here. Kerry's here. And then we're back to me. Table is looking lovely. So after we have our tea tonight, we'll put the Christmas... What do you call it?
Game dessert.
Oh, no. It's not. Until after breakfast tomorrow, we'll put the tablecloth on then. But yeah, happy out. We've got a... I'm keeping you all out, Carl. Pizza. What else is in the oven? Mushroom stuff. Mushroom stuff.
Little parcels and bruschetta.
Alright, fair enough. So yeah, so all good. Jennifer will be listening out for your voice in the background. She always likes to hear you in the background. Right, I'm going to go and eat my dinner. Alright, so this is what Carl has cooked up in the kitchen. So there's 2 quiches there. And then over here there's chicken vol au vents, chicken and mushroom vol au vents. And these ones in the middle are cranberry and brie in a pastry, phyllo pastry. Then we've got some sausage rolls. Carl, stop shaking my hand. What's this, Kerry?
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta with goat's cheese?
Goat's cheese caramelised onion.
Perfect.
Cranberry jam thingy.
Yeah. And sausage rolls, and then a pizza.
Guess for who? Very Italian of us. Guess for who's having the pizza?
Who's having the pizza, Hayley?
Chef, I guess.
The
chef, yeah, I
Who's
guess.
Carl O'Connor, who's the fussiest out of all of us.
Sir, did you get fed today?
Yeah, I'm drooling.
Drooling. Well, all the food's been cooked.
And
Wait
he's
till we
getting
see-
it, and he's getting. I think he knows tomorrow's Christmas and he's having a nice dinner because all the food is different
Yeah,
than what we normally have.
yeah.
So I think he knows. He's
All
gonna
the
get
food is different, sir.
You're gonna get something special tomorrow. Yeah.
All right, let's go eat, guys. Good morning, guys. It is the morning after yesterday, which is we're on St. Stephen's Day today. Yesterday was Christmas Day, and I hope you all had a very pleasant day, whether you celebrated or not. I just hope you had a pleasant day. You got through the day. It's all over now, bar the shouting. But yeah, we're done. So I love St. Stephen's Day. I love it more than Christmas Day. Christmas Day to me is quite a disjointed day, because even though my kids are all in their 20s now, they're still hyper.
and they get up, they do what they need to do, they're hyper. They're looking at gifts, they're talking, they're da-da. Now it's lovely, don't get me wrong, it is lovely, and I'm blessed that I have them home. My mum is here, she's excited, everybody, I'm excited. I mean, I'm not putting all this, but then because they've been up late, maybe Christmas Eve, and they're up early Christmas Day, people start getting tired. Like my mum went for a nap yesterday, so did Kerry. Kerry, the biddy, was up at 6:30 on Christmas morning. Now I'm sorry, you're 25. You shouldn't be that excited, but she was. And I actually got up, I set my alarm for 8 o'clock yesterday morning because I normally bring my gifts down when the kids go to bed. But obviously now they're on the 20th, they're all staying up later than me. So I thought, no, I'm not going to bring them down. I'm not waiting up for them to go to bed because they were all up till all hours of the night. I decided I would get up at 8 o'clock Christmas morning, bring down my presents. And I woke up, was walking out of my room, and Kerry's walking downstairs going, can we go downstairs? And I was like, it is too early. Get your ass back to bed. I will text you when it's good to get up. God love her, she went back up. She's like, okay. So I was like, grand. So came downstairs yesterday morning, put out the gifts, made myself a cup of coffee, made my mum a cup of tea, had that ready. Then I texted Kerry and went, okay, you can come down. But just she'd woken everybody else up in the time I'd come downstairs, and they were down the stairs quicker than a bloody bullet. And I was like, here. So that's how that day started. But because they'd been late going to bed, and then they were up early, and then Kerry had them up early, they were all knackered. So we only had a pastry. I had a yogurt, but they had a pastry breakfast, which was like their cinnamon rolls, their pan of chocolate, their croissants. As I said, I had yogurt. I think Mum had a banana, along with pastries. Like, but Carl had cooked that on Christmas Eve, so that was all ready to go. So it wasn't too bad, and it was fairly chilled out. The girls made a pot of tea then when they got up, so we were able to top up my mum's cup of tea, and they had their cups of tea. I was glad with my coffee. But then I suppose maybe about 12, maybe half 12, Kerry went back to bed. Then my mum said she was going back to bed. So myself and Carl got the food for dinner. We got it out and got it organised, knew what time everything had to go on at, and blah, blah, blah. So that was grand. Then I went up for a nap. I didn't get up until about 3:30, 4:45. Then we had our starter. I had soup. Hayley had soup. Excuse me. Mum had, and Carl had melon with cranberry drizzle. And Kerry had seafood chowder. She didn't want her prawn cocktail, which is fine. So we had that, and then at about 8 o'clock we sat down for dinner. We sat down to dinner till probably about 10:30. By the time we were all yakking and eating and everything, and then we played a board game, Psycho Bobble, I think it's called, and very good, very good. And then Mum went to bed. We had a game of trivia then, and I went to bed probably about 11:30, 12 o'clock. The kids were up until all hours this morning. I don't know what time they went to bed at. I could hear them when I was going to bed. I could hear them all downstairs still laughing and joking and doing all their bits. But anyway, it is now St. Stephen's Day, or the 26th of December, or Boxing Day, or whatever you know it as. But this is the day I love the most, because everything is just calmer. Everything is just back on an even keel again. This is the day we just watch telly, we eat leftovers. Kerry and Hayley are doing brunch today, and they're doing our fry, because we stopped having a fry on a Christmas morning because then we were too full for dinner. So we now have it on Stephen's Day, and the girls are in charge of making that. And Kerry said she's going to do up like a cheese board or platter and cold meat platters and stuff for dinner. And as she said, she'll do, if anybody wants them toasted, she'll do the toasty sandwiches and stuff like that. So I was like, brilliant. So it's like a complete day off for me, but it's also a day where like Mum will come down when she gets out of bed. She will be chilled because there's no pressure on anymore. There's no, but not that there was much pressure on, but there's no have to do certain things. We just have to be up, eat, watch telly. That's our remit for today. But I set my alarm this morning for 8 o'clock. I always have an alarm set for 8 o'clock. I like to get up and keep my routine. I get up at 8 o'clock. One of the reasons I do that is I love the peace. Oh my God, do I love the peace. when everybody's in bed. And I tell you, this morning, the dog must have been up with the kids during the night, because this morning I got up out of bed, came downstairs, and that bugger's still asleep. He hasn't even shown his face downstairs yet. And I'm up a good, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes. So that's unusual for him, but I'd say he's wrecked, because yesterday he got toys as well. But yesterday, the energy level in the house was much higher, and I think it just drained him. I really do. Anyway, that's enough babble for me. I only came on because I recorded nothing yesterday. I recorded a bit on Christmas Eve, and I really just wanted to end the vlog. I wanted to check in with everybody, make sure everybody's doing okay. As I said, it was one day. You know, it's over now. Move on. Let's get back to normality again. We have New Year's Eve coming. I actually enjoy the start of a new year. I like that sort of putting a full stop in the sand and going, right, whatever shit you're taking with you into next year, leave it here. Or you've gone through this year, or let's try and leave it here, you know. Does it work? Sometimes. Certain things are easier to leave behind than others, but we cross bridges as we get to them. But yeah, so I am going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to drink my coffee. Got my coffee mug here. Excuse me, I did already have a mouthful out of it and it dribbled down the front of the cup. But that is my cup. I'm going to drink that. I'm going to actually show you out the door. It's actually foggy out. This is it. It's really, really, really foggy. What the Nora is going on? But anyway, I just wanted to come on here this morning and wish us all a very happy Christmas. We're on the countdown now to the weekend, or to the New Year. I never know between Christmas and New Year. I never know what day of the week it is. The only thing is, when I finished work, I'm working Saturday, Sunday, the 29th and 30th, is it? 28th and 29th? 28th and 29th, I think. But I set the alarm on my phone, so my phone knows when I have to get up again, like for work. But yeah, I've actually got a good few days off. But if you remember last Christmas, I worked a hell of a lot of days over the Christmas. So this year, my boss just went, no, you did last year, you're not doing this year. So I was like, cool. It's a bit weird. It is a bit weird not working. But what can I say? What can I say? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. That is the end of Vlogmas. And I hope you enjoyed maybe seeing a little bit more of my life, of my sort of daily do's and don'ts. Obviously, it's Christmas, so things are altered. But I know when you do vlogs, you get this snippet and that's it. But this, hopefully, because it was Vlogmas and it was daily, you got a little bit more than what you'd normally get, and a little bit more understanding of who I am, why, you know, and my whole setup and stuff. And I hope you have a great few days. If you have them off, enjoy. If you have to go back to work, try and take it handy. I was laughing. I went into the fridge last night, or my mum did. She was making tea before she went to bed, and she says to me, Orla. I said, yes, mother. Like that. I say, yes, mother. She says, I think we're running out of milk. I said, use Carol's. She says, can I? I was like, yeah. So I think I might have to find milk today. But other than that, I might walk down. My local shop is open in the estate. He'll only open for probably about 2 hours and he'll close again. But he allows like gobshites like me that didn't buy enough milk. Anyway, lads, I will talk to you very soon, and take care of yourselves. And if you made it through Christmas, well done. Well done. It's all over for another year. And we'll do the same dance next year. But I will talk to you very soon, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.